Rob and Susie. Yeah, we're under high pressure now, so that's going to keep us a little drier as we head into the rest of tonight for your Christmas Eve, and as we head into your Christmas Day. There is another chance of rain on the way, and we'll have more on that coming up in a minute. But first, we're taking you outside to satellite radar, where we are looking at a drop or two, but for the most part, it is dry out there, and we are keeping things that way. Again, at least for the next 24 hours. Satellite radar showing you a little bit of rain sitting to our north in the northern portion of the state right there, right offshore and over the Pacific Northwest. So we could possibly see this rain in our forecast eventually. And we'll tell you when coming up. But first, we want to check in with current temperatures. And you'll see La Sierra at 56, Silverado at 54, and Lake Forest currently at 56. As we head over to City Terrace, 57, La Crescenta at 51 degrees this evening. And moving over to Castaic, 49 degrees, a little cooler as we head up the Grapevine toward Gorman at 37. And checking in with Adelanto, 48 degrees. And finally, checking in with Barstow, we're at 52. So temperature's a little cooler, but it's drier. But remember, bracing for more rain. We'll have the details on that coming up. Rob, back to you. Yeah. Take a look at this shot, you guys.
Look at that.
Whoa is right.
Wow.
Speaking of clearing out, above the clouds, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so can't get enough of this. I almost don't want to give you the rest of your forecast because
just keep it on that.
Stunning. But this is a shot, actually, you wouldn't know it, but Sky 9 is over Brentwood right now, or Sky 2 actually to be exact. And that Sky 2 flying over Brentwood, we're looking at low cloud cover, so it's still gloomy out there, but above that, the sun is setting. We're looking at sort of an orange sky, and we are looking at gloomy conditions. We did see a few leftover drops today, and now things are finally starting to dry out. Satellite radar showing you just that at the moment. There is rain sitting to our north offshore in the northern portion of the state and just offshore over the Pacific Northwest as well. Eventually, we're looking at more rain in the forecast, but for now, looks like we are heading into a dry night and a dry Christmas as well. Currently, temperatures are in the 40s and the 50s, 54 in Pasadena, 40 in Wrightwood, 47 in the Apple Valley, and 54, that's for San Bernardino. And you'll see over the next 24 hours, partly cloudy, a cool start tomorrow, and continuing to stay partly cloudy as we head into the afternoon hours with mid-60s. So we'll be near average temperature-wise, and we should be dry. We won't be completely clear. Remember, we are expecting some cloud cover in the forecast, but we are bracing for some rain eventually. And eventually being the key word, because even by 7 o'clock tomorrow evening for your Christmas, we're looking nice and dry. By 9 o'clock or so, still dry out there. There is rain approaching the central coast by the 11 o'clock hour. And then overnight, we're still bracing for that rain. It's still dry out there, but by 4 a.m., starting to see a few drops making their way into the metro area by first thing Wednesday morning. Also looks like there is a chance of rain, and that could continue through the 6 o'clock hour. Spotty showers expected for 7 o'clock Wednesday morning. If you're back on the road, perhaps heading back to work after your Christmas, could get a few drops out there. Even by the 8 o'clock hour, looks like the mountains and the deserts starting to get hit by late morning, and then by lunchtime, it's a quick moving system. We are expecting to see drier conditions, and by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, drier with maybe a leftover shower as we head into the evening hours. By Wednesday evening, we're drying out, and then by your Thursday, we're looking at drier conditions, and it looks like things are staying that way at least through your Friday. In fact, by your Friday, we're looking at plenty of sunshine across the board. By the time we hit the weekend, we're calling Saturday mostly cloudy, but we're eyeing just a slight chance of showers toward the weekend. We're not putting it in your forecast quite yet, but we do want to make you aware of it. We do want to mention the chance, and at this point, we're leaving it mostly cloudy in the 60s. Until then, remember, tomorrow, dry for your Christmas, maybe getting a drop tomorrow night, but the best chance should be Wednesday morning, drying out by Wednesday evening, and much drier, and even a touch warmer by the time we head into the end of the week. Rob and Susie, back to you. System to, take like a really hot, cold, so shower.
Really?
Is that right?
So, if you can handle it, I guess maybe it's not a bad thing to jump in freezing cold water.
Huh.
I find that hard to believe, but I'm going to go ahead and trust you.
There we go. So yeah, if you can handle it, go for it. It's good for you. There you go. Well, nothing of the sort here. We're not looking at freezing cold temperatures. We're done with that, at least for now. No freezing cold water out there. Our water temperatures in the 50s, but it's cold enough. We'd probably need a wetsuit. All right, temperatures right now 55 degrees. That's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. And as we look at satellite radar right here, you're going to see not a lot of rain. Nothing really showing up compared to where we were earlier in the morning and yesterday. There is rain sitting to our north over the northern portion of the state and closer to the Pacific Northwest, eventually dropping down to our forecast as we head into the next few days here. Currently, temperatures in the 40s and 50s, 48 in Valencia, 54 in San Bernardino, 40 in Wrightwood. And I know the big question at this point is, will your Christmas be dry? Well, it does look dry at this point. We're keeping things dry, and we're also keeping things wet as we head into your Wednesday. By Thursday, we're expecting clouds and sunshine by Friday, and by Saturday, maybe just a slight chance of a shower. Rob and Susie, back to you. It is very cold out there, getting a little chillier overnight, and we are expecting a chance of rain, but not for your Christmas day. So that's the good news. We're going to take you through your Christmas forecast momentarily and your forecast for the rest of the week as well. But first, we're taking you outside and we're getting a look at the basin downtown. Mostly clear, a little bit of cloud cover out there, and temperatures currently in the 50s, 54. That's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. As we get a look at satellite radar, you're going to see mostly clear conditions out there at the moment and dry conditions, and continuing to stay that way at least for now. As we head into the next couple of days, though, we are expecting some rain to head our way. We are eyeing a few showers just right offshore in the northern part of the state and right there offshore over the Pacific Northwest. So eventually we will see some rain in the forecast. We'll tell you exactly when. That's coming up in just a little bit, but you will see temperatures out there in the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s. 41 in Lancaster, 50 in Pasadena, and 54 in Anaheim. We'll have that extended forecast coming up in just a bit. Back to you.
Get the milk and cookies out.
Yeah, that's right. And if Santa swings by our neck of the woods tonight, he's going to be like, whoa, it's cold here in Southern California.
Right? I usually look forward to coming here, but no, not so much this
Not
year.
this year.
Sorry,
Feels like the North Pole.
Right? But at least it's not wet. So we're
That's
keeping it
true.
dry for Santa's arrival. We're keeping it dry for everybody tomorrow. And then we're bringing back the rain. So there you go. So you're welcome, Santa. All right, we're going to take you outside. If you look up, you might fall down for you in a minute. You'll see temperatures in the 50s, and that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. We're currently at 53 degrees. As we take you through your Christmas forecast, dry and slightly warmer tomorrow. We're also looking at mostly to partly sunny conditions throughout the day. Highs in the mid to upper 60s, so not bad, right around average and pretty mild. And there is another chance of rain, but it's not heading our way for Christmas tomorrow. Looks like it's going to come in early on Wednesday, so we're holding off that chance of rain just in time for the rest of your work week. All right, 64 degrees. That was earlier today in downtown. Average is 67 in record numbers. 87. Didn't get anywhere too close to that. And over the next 24 hours, we are expecting 40s, 50s, and by the afternoon, partly cloudy. And we're at about 65 degrees. That's for downtown. As we head through Futurecast right here, it's set for 6 o'clock, and that's going to be 6 o'clock tomorrow. By 9 o'clock tomorrow night, looks like we are dealing with maybe a few showers to our north. At this point, doesn't look like they're really going to make their way into the forecast until a little later into the overnight and basically the early morning hours. So by 4 a.m., we're starting to look at showers. By 5, 6 a.m., even 7 a.m., maybe a few showers as well, and we're calling it scattered as we head toward the later part of your morning into the afternoon. Drier conditions by Wednesday evening, rather. By Thursday, a mix of clouds and sun, more sunshine by Friday, and maybe, just maybe, a chance of a shower as we head into your Saturday. For the basin in Orange County, mid-60s turning to low 60s, a little cooler by your Thursday. Plenty of sunshine by your Friday, and by the time we hit the weekend, we're eyeing a slight chance of a shower at this point, just calling it mostly cloudy. Susie, back to you.
Okay.
And we're expecting a pretty nice Christmas. We'll tell you what to expect exactly, and another chance of rain on the way. We'll have the details coming up. Got some rain headed our way, but we're holding off for your Christmas, so you're welcome for that if you wanted to try. I try. Yeah, anytime. Anytime. Merry Christmas. Yeah, right. But yeah, I try my best. I got a lot of requests for dry weather, so we're keeping it that way for now, but we are expecting that rain, and I'll tell you exactly when coming up in a minute. First, we're taking you outside right now to our Mount Wilson camera. A little bit of cloud cover out there, but mostly clear and cool. As we mentioned, in the 50s here, and 40s and 50s all across the Southland right now. So we've got a dry Christmas day ahead tomorrow. We also have rain on the way. Looks like it's coming our way early Wednesday, drying out by Wednesday evening. Not a whole lot of rain, just a few scattered showers but we are expecting maybe another chance on the way, and we'll explain in your extended forecast in just a minute. Temperature-wise, we were a few degrees below average for this time of year. Rather, average is 67. We were at 64 in downtown. By tomorrow, we're up to 65, just an inch warmer, and we're also looking at partly cloudy conditions as we head into tomorrow afternoon, and dry conditions. Even by 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, it's mostly dry. A little bit of rain moving in. By 11 o'clock, still looking dry tomorrow night, but by the overnight hours, that's when we're expecting a few showers to materialize. By 3 a.m., same thing goes. We're looking at just a few showers, and by 4 a.m., also looking at some showers in the forecast. 7 o'clock, and that's 7 o'clock Wednesday morning, we're still expecting maybe a few showers over the mountains, but again, doesn't look too bad or too widespread. So we're just saying scattered showers for the remainder of your morning. We're leaving that chance in there for the afternoon, possibly in the evening, but things are really looking somewhat dry by 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday, and even by 6 o'clock in the evening. But we are leaving that chance in the forecast for Wednesday. Partly sunny by your Thursday, plenty of sunshine by your Friday, with maybe, just maybe, a chance of a shower by the time we head into the weekend. We're calling it mostly cloudy, but there is a slight chance, so we're just reminding you of that now. Finally, getting a look at the valleys in the Inland Empire. Partly sunny for tomorrow, chance of showers, clouds and sun, more sunshine, and maybe a chance of a shower by the weekend. Rob and Susie, back to you.
Okay, yep.
And what we can expect, it's cold out there, Evelyn.
It's cold out there, but conditions no longer look like what we were just looking at. That rain, not the case anymore. We're drying out. We've got a little ridge of high pressure building over Southern California. And as a result, it's going to be a little warmer, a little drier, and a little clearer as well. Clearing up pretty nicely at the moment. You'll see a little bit of cloud cover as we get a look from our Mount Wilson camera. But other than that, clear, and yes, it's quite cool out there as well. We're at 52 degrees, and that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. Satellite radar showing us mostly dry conditions. That's going to continue to be the case. There is some rain sitting to our north. You'll see it right here on satellite radar as we get a look at the big picture. Eventually, it will slide into our forecast, but for now, we're keeping things nice and dry for your Christmas. 30s, 40s, and 50s. 41 Lancaster, 36 Wrightwood, 53 downtown, and 53 as well for Anaheim. So we've got a dry Christmas ahead for tomorrow. We do have some rain on the way as we head into your Wednesday. We're drying out by the evening hours, and it doesn't look like a big storm, but we will see a few scattered showers. And there's another chance of rain on the way as we head toward your weekend. Not a huge chance at this point. We're actually just leaving it mostly cloudy with a chance, slight chance of a shower by Saturday. For the valleys in the Inland Empire, the best chance will be for Wednesday with partly sunny and dry conditions as we head into tomorrow across the board. For the Basin in Orange County, 60s with more sunshine by the end of the week and maybe a chance of a drop by the weekend. Rob, back to you.
All right, Evelyn. Evelyn's giggling too. I heard you laughing over there.
Yeah, that's classic. And he looked like Santa too. I mean, it was pretty amazing. I couldn't think of a better thing for him to say. So yes, a lot of us wish we had our reindeer with all the holiday travel and the traffic and whatnot, but it's pretty mellow out there right now, and it's going to be dry as well. We're getting a look at Long Beach. We love this shot. Got to look at the Christmas tree right there. Very fitting. It is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. And we are in for a very nice Christmas day. So we'll take you there. And we're bracing for rain, but does look dry for your Christmas day. We'll have that forecast coming up.
That is so sweet, isn't it? You know, I stepped outside tonight for dinner, and it was so cold out there, but you could smell the firewood in the air burning from the chimneys. I was like, oh, it feels like
smells
Christmas.
like Christmas.
It does, doesn't it?
It really does. And that cool, crisp air. And
Oh,
you just have that feeling in the air, you know? I love it.
It's all part of it.
It is. It sure is. But, you know, and the dry weather is actually coming our way. So I don't know if it's a part of it or not. Usually, you know, sometimes you like to be inside, cozying up.
Yeah, that's true.
The rain. But I think most of us are pretty happy about this forecast.
Yeah.
So hoping to keep most of you happy with this. And that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So you'll see right here, no rain on the forecast here. But as we zoom out a little bit, we are looking at rain to our north, sitting offshore right here and closer to the Pacific Northwest. So we are eventually expecting this to slide into our forecast. And as it does, that's when we're expecting that rain in the forecast. But until then, high pressure building over Southern California. And as a result, it will be warm, will be mild and dry, at least for the next 24 hours. It's chilly out there right now, though, as we mentioned, 30s, 40s, and 50s. 50 Pasadena, 38 in Wrightwood, 53 in Anaheim, and 56 That's for Long Beach. So here's your Christmas forecast for tomorrow. Dry and slightly warmer. Mostly sunny to partly sunny throughout the day. And then highs in the mid to upper 60s. There's that other chance of rain we've been talking about coming in early on Wednesday. Earlier today, we made it to 64 in downtown. Average is 67. By tomorrow, we're expecting 60s, mid 60s under partly cloudy conditions. And as we mentioned already, low pressure is moving out of the way. So we did see rain earlier today in the morning and last night. That's since cleared out. We also have high pressure building, and as high pressure builds, we are expecting to see a little bit of a warmer forecast and certainly a drier forecast for now. Then low pressure dips back in, and as it does, that next chance of rain starting to develop, again developing to our north, but eventually making its way here to Southern California. You'll see mostly dry conditions by tomorrow night, keeping things dry through the overnight hours generally, but in the early morning hours, that's when we're starting to look at that chance of rain. 4 a.m. becoming a little more widespread. 5 a.m. just a few scattered showers, and still just looking at scattered showers by the 8 o'clock hour. So it's really showery. We're really not expecting heavy downpours of any sort at this point as we head through the 10 o'clock hour. Still looking at maybe a few drops of rain, but it's really starting to look a little drier. We're leaving that chance in the forecast through the evening hours, but again, we could see some sunshine and dry spots as well. Thursday, clouds and sun, more sunshine Friday with maybe a slight chance of a shower as we head toward your weekend. Susie, back to you.
Okay, asked hi, Ev.
Hey there, Susie. We've got a great forecast headed our way as we head into tomorrow. We're going to show you exactly what to expect in just a minute, but first we're taking you to our satellite radar where we're looking at mostly clear conditions and cool conditions at the moment. Still dry, and we're bracing for rain, but at this point looks like we're nice and dry for Christmas. And after Christmas, it's a different story. All of the rain we're seeing to our north eventually sliding down to our forecast here at home. Currently temperatures in the 30s, 40s and 50s, 50 in Pasadena, 38, that's for Wrightwood, Apple Valley at a chilly 40 degrees, San Bernardino at 47, Long Beach 55, and Santa Monica also at 55 degrees this evening. So here's your Christmas forecast. It's dry and slightly warmer as we head into tomorrow, mostly to partly sunny throughout the day. Highs in the mid to upper 60s with another chance of rain heading our way early Wednesday. We're going to break down that chance for you. We're going to show you exactly when to expect it, where, how much, all of that coming up in just a bit. Rob, back to you.
Okay, Evelyn.
And we're getting a look outside right now, bracing for rain, but still looking dry for your Christmas day. We'll have that forecast and your extended forecast coming right up.
All right, Evelyn, and
Exactly. See, you know the drill. Once we see less cloud cover, it usually means a cooler night. We did see rain last night, continued through this morning, dried out and staying dry for now. Mostly clear out there with just a little bit of low cloud cover creeping into this shot of Mount Wilson, but for the most part, clear and cool. 49 degrees. That's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. Satellite radar is showing you mostly dry conditions, but as we zoom out a little bit, different story to our north. You're going to see all of this rain sitting to our north, eventually slide into our forecast, but still looking at a dry Christmas in the meantime. 30s, 40s, and 50s out there this evening. 50 in Pasadena, 37 that's for Wrightwood, 53 in Anaheim, and 55 that's for Laguna Beach this evening. So we've got a dry Christmas day ahead, but we are expecting rain early Wednesday, drying up by the evening. Not a whole lot of rain, but that chance is out there, and we do have another chance on the way. We'll tell you when coming up in a minute, but you'll see temperature-wise, we were a little below average for this time of year. Average is 67. We're going to continue to keep things around that same range, possibly just a touch warmer tomorrow under partly to mostly sunny skies. So that low pressure system, that front, moved out of the way earlier today. So we're done with this round of rain, but we're in for that next round. Before we get there, high pressure building over Southern California, and with that we will see warmer and drier conditions, and there's that next chance of rain sliding into our forecast by early Wednesday morning. And by the time we get there, not a whole lot of rain, but it's out there. That chance is pretty much materializing as it comes to Futurecast right here. By 11 o'clock, it's mostly dry. By midnight, maybe a few showers moving in. By 2 a.m., same thing goes. And then by about 4 or 5 a.m., we could start to see some scattered showers around the metro area. Again, not a whole lot of rain, but we're keeping that chance in the forecast for your Wednesday morning, afternoon, and evening. Drier conditions as we head into your Thursday and Friday, with maybe just a slight chance of rain as we head into your weekend, as we head into your Saturday. That holds true for the basin, the beaches, and finally checking in with the valleys in the Inland Empire. 60s across the board. More sunshine by the end of the week with another slight chance of a shower by the weekend. Susie, Rob?
okay.